Well, we made it to Fort Lauderdale from Jacksonville, and it went fairly smoothly. Anchoring out was great. We found places to go. There was some adventures, but we'll get into that in more detail later. The misadventure we had was I checked the oil the other day on the port sail drive, and there's water in it. We're getting hauled out at just Catamarans, who got us in at the last minute, and they're gonna put new seals and service the sail drives and put new zincs on.
So we made it just Cats, and we're waiting to get hauled out right now for
We're getting new prop seals, and they're gonna service our sail drives, replace the zincs. Hopefully they'll get us back in the water in an hour or so. Realistically, we might be here overnight, so we'll have to let you know.
Fingers crossed.
We gotta clean that mustache off before we go to Bahamas. They're not gonna let us in with that.
So what I'm finding really interesting is the shape of the hulls down here. And yep, she's got scraped, but nothing dinged up, which is awesome. And she's got very little growth on her, and that I believe you can attribute to her bottom paint, which we will definitely do because we've been in marinas for a little while, and you can see that there's very little growth on there, which is amazing. And here's the whole underbelly of her. You know, like there's a kayak sitting on top, but it's fascinating to see underneath her. Because I didn't really look the first time, but I'm definitely looking this time, and I see all the stuff that I find fascinating. Yeah. Like, what are those two spots right there? Like, please, somebody tell me what those two spots are. Rust spots? I'd like to know that. That I don't know. Dave didn't know. I saw that I asked the guys, this is the intake for the engines. Maybe, which is cool. And then I'm going down to see a little bit of scuff here. But again, it's only a little bit of scuff. So she's in like great shape as far as her bottom. And I have no fear anymore. Like down here, again, on this hull, like look at that. Look at that. There's no bangs. Like no dents in the bottom. Like that's amazing. So whatever the heck this is, we're doing it again. Like such a little growth. It's like, what? Okay, so they've already taken off the props, which is awesome. And this guy probably thinks I'm crazy. I hope you don't mind. You're probably going to be on YouTube. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Okay. And I'm sorry, your name is?
Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. Nice to meet you. Just taking all that apart. Tyler, you don't mind if I watch you work a little bit?
I don't care.
Okay, awesome. Look at that.
That's fine. It's supposed to be that.
That's fine. It's supposed to be that color.
Oh, wow. Is that same amount going to come out of this one too? That he's got out coming out? What?
Let's see what color we get out of this one.
So was that
This one
bad?
should be clear. Oh yeah. It's not supposed to be milk. It's supposed to be oil.
Oh, okay. Okay, fingers crossed.
When
Right?
10W40 looks like 2%, that's not good.
Hey Tyler, how long you been doing this for?
I moved here from Texas in February.
This February? You just moved here? Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Like it?
Yeah? That's a lot better. Look, Dave.
Yeah.
A lot better.
That's what it's more to learn. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's good.
It needs to be changed.
That's cool. Very cool. Okay, keep out of Tyler's way. But the other one was like milk. That's why we're here. Yeah, it's me. Go and take a look and see what color that is. Oh, that's not good. No. No. That's not good. Oh, you want to look again? Oh, that's not good. No. It's not good.
No, the space was supposed to be between the two seals. They had it on this inside edge.
So the seals were properly spaced.
So wrong place.
See the grooves on your shaft?
Yeah.
That is not good. At some stage you're going to have to get a new lower shaft.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is it's just going to keep eating the seal. When it gets to that point you'll know it. But I just want to give you a heads up. So by putting that spacer in the correct place now, it's also going to help you because it's going to be sitting on a different spot.
So what causes those grooves?
The seal literally eats it. What people forget is that the softer metal eats the hard metal because the seal, the rubber can actually move
Right?
as it's going, whereas the stainless can't. And it's the actual seal that eats that. Eats a groove in it.
Good to know. Okay. So what model of sail drive is that? Do you know?
This is a 130S.
130S?
Yeah, Volvo 130S.
Awesome.
There's quite a lot of them, they're still current. So
Cool.
it shouldn't be too difficult.
If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried.
Get it on it.
So these zincs are still in pretty good shape. We're going to leave these on and
that's-
save the new ones for when these are wore out. And then we'll swap them.
Yeah, these things are still 90%. If not 92.
92. I'm writing that down. I'm holding you to
These
it.
things are good. I'll give you new ones, but I wouldn't worry now.
No, I'm not worried.
The one good thing about that, it tells you your boat's wiring and all that is in good condition because
Yeah, otherwise it'd be...
if you got any stray current, you'd be eating them up.
Yeah,
the fact
sure.
that they're not eaten means that you've got no stray current in your boat.
What do you think of those zinc fish that people hang off of their lifelines or whatever? And
You know, it's if you've got a problem, that'll help. But if you've got a galvanic oscillator, you already separate yourself from dock problems or other boat problems purely with a galvanic oscillator.
okay.
Because what happens a lot, like some marinas, you go in, one side will eat up, which is close to the shore power pedestal, because somebody else, or there's an issue with the dock and you've got straight power in the water, and it's using your boat to go back to Earth.
Gotcha.
But if you put a galvanic isolator in, you cut that out.
solved.
It doesn't use your boat to go back to Earth. Then the only problem you have is any stray current on your boat. In which case, you sit where you sit now, where you're not eating up anodes.
Gotcha.
So galvanic isolator protects you from everybody else, and your anodes protect you from you.
Perfect. Thank you. Reassembled and ready for the water.
She is surprisingly clean under here. Like in the marinas that we were in, how crazy dirty they were, and look how clean that is. It's insane.
We'll have to look through the receipts and see what they use for bottom paint. But it is ablative paint. If you touch it, it comes off.
Well, yeah.
And
yeah,
what we're not doing is going around the end of the sugar scoop again.
Yeah, but
Because that washes right up onto
Yeah.
the boat. And it's starting to pour rain just in time to splash. It's going to be a splash and pour. Pour and splash. Yep. Can't recommend just catamarans enough. In and out of the water, new seals, and ready to rock and roll.